Once upon a time, in the most beautiful corner of distant lands, there stood a tower shimmering on the edge of a magical forest. In this tower dwelled a young and beautiful girl named Rapunzel. Her hair was so long that it was rumored to rival the longest tails in the world. However, Rapunzel's life was not one of endless happiness and peace. One day, a mysterious darkness fell upon the tower. Terrifying screams echoed from the depths of the forest, sending shivers down Rapunzel's spine. With fearful eyes, she looked out the window only to behold a sight that filled her with dread. The Dark Lord of Dragons had brought a prince captive, seized by the minions of Darko. The prince, once a symbol of peace and happiness in these realms, now faced a cruel fate. Rapunzel immediately began to devise a plan. She would secretly enter the forest using her hair from the tower to rescue the prince. But it wouldn't be easy. The Dark Lord of Dragons had laid deadly traps everywhere. Rapunzel's courage and wit prepared her for this perilous mission. Her determination held the power to bring light to the entire kingdom. With her heart pounding rapidly, Rapunzel gathered her courage and descended down from the window with her golden locks extending downwards. She had set out to rescue the prince, now held captive by the Dark Lord of Dragons. A journey filled with adventure lay ahead. Rapunzel, with courage and hope in her heart, ventured into the dark forest with determination. She knew the forest was mysterious and dangerous, but she was ready to face any challenge to rescue the prince. Her golden hair extended before her like a reassuring rope. Along the way, Rapunzel encountered various dangers awaiting her. Angry beasts, traps, and magical barriers filled her journey. However, Rapunzel devised clever plans to overcome each obstacle. Swinging her hair, she pressed onward through the depths of the forest, steadfastly making her way towards where the prince was held captive. Finally, she reached a mysterious cave deep within the forest. Inside the cave, she found the captive prince, guarded by the Dark Lord of Dragons, Darko. The prince was chained to the walls of the cave, his hope fading away. Rapunzel attempted to free the prince with her courage and determination, but Darko's magical powers thwarted her at every turn. Taking a deep breath, Rapunzel made a last desperate attempt to penetrate Darko's magical shields using her hair. Suddenly, the ceiling of the cave split open, and a massive shadow descended. A dragon, its eyes blazing with anger and power, confronted Darko. The dragon had come to put an end to Darko's evil deeds and was determined to aid Rapunzel. Together, Rapunzel and the dragon joined forces to battle Darko. In the fierce conflict that ensued, the dragon subdued Darko, freeing the prince from his chains. Rapunzel rushed to the prince's side, embracing him with joy for his rescue. It was time to return home, but greater secrets and dangers awaited them in this adventure. Rapunzel, the prince, and the dragon departed from the dark forest, but their journey back home wouldn't be peaceful. Darko's treacherous plans still posed a threat. Along the way, they faced many challenges and obstacles. As they emerged from the forest, they were greeted by a sight that astonished them. The kingdom had been overrun by Darko's armies. The people lived in fear, and hope seemed lost. However, Rapunzel, the prince, and the dragon united to fight for the freedom of their kingdom. Carrying Rapunzel and the prince beneath its wings, the dragon soared towards the tower. Despite facing numerous battles with Darko's forces along the way, they pressed on with unwavering determination. Finally, they reached the tower and prepared to confront Darko in his throne room. Darko was caught off guard by the unexpected attack. Rapunzel's courage and the dragon's power weakened Darko's magical defenses. Meanwhile, the prince fought bravely on the front lines, leading the charge to free the kingdom. In the end, Darko's evil was defeated, and peace was restored to the kingdom. The people welcomed Rapunzel, the prince, and the dragon as heroes with love and gratitude. Together, they were chosen as the new guardians of the kingdom, bringing light and hope to every corner. Though their adventurous days were over, the story of Rapunzel and her companions would live on forever in the hearts of the kingdom's people. Their tale of bravery and triumph would be told for generations to come, inspiring others to stand against darkness and fight for what is right. And so, Rapunzel and her companions lived happily ever after, guardians of the kingdom's peace and prosperity.